We continue now at the top of Daf Zayin Amud Aleph Meseches Shabbos. This is Shabbos Daf 87a. The Gemara here is explaining the machlokas between the Rabbanan and Rabbi Yossi. Rabbi Yossi held that on Zayin Sivan is when the Torah was given, and now the Gemara is going through the calendar. They're in the middle, so the Gemara says B'Tolasa on Tuesday. Amar Lahum Mitzvahs Hagbala. So according to Rabbi Yossi, on Tuesday was also the third day of Sivan. That's when the mitzvah of Hagbala was given to Klal Yisrael to separate from the mountain. Bi'arba on Wednesday of Prisha. That's when they did their separation from their wives. And according to Rabbi Yossi's opinion, it's a 3-day separation, and the Torah again is given on Shabbos on Zayin Sivan. For Rabbanan Savi, the Rabbanan hold no. Betrei b'Shabbat Ikva Yarcha. Rosh Chodesh was actually on Monday. Betrei b'Shabbat lo Amar Luhu v'lo Midi. And on that day, since they had just arrived at Har Sinai, there was no message given to Klal Yisrael. They had time to rest. Mishum Chulsha to Orcha because they were weak from travel. B'Tolasa Amar Luhu v'Atem Tiyu Li. And on the third day, that's when he said v'Atem Tiyu Mamlechas Kohanim v'Goy Kodesh. Bi'arba Amar Luhu Mitzvahs Hagbala. On Wednesday, that's when he gave the mitzvah of Hagbala of staying away from the mountain. Behei of Prisha. And then it was on Thursday that they separate from their wives. And according to the Rabbanan, the separation is just for 2 days, and then on Shabbos morning, of course, is Matan Torah. So the Gemara now asks from a Braisa, Meisvei v'kidashtem hayom u'mocher. It says you should sanctify yourself, you should separate from your wives today and tomorrow. Sounds like only 2 days. Kasha Rabbi Yossi, that's difficult according to Rabbi Yossi. According to Rabbi Yossi, we said there's a 3-day separation. Amalach Rabbi Yossi, Yom Echad Hosef Moshe Midaiter. Rabbi Yossi says to you it's not a problem, because we said that the third day Moshe added from his own opinion. So really, HaKadosh Baruch Hu said he did say 2 days, and according to Rabbi Yossi, Moshe added another day. The Tanyas we learned in a Braisa, Gimel Devarim Asa Moshe Midaiter. There were 3 things that Moshe did on his own. Ve'eskim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Iman HaKadosh Baruch Hu agreed with him. Hosef Yom Echad Midaito, like we just said, he added 1 day, that's his own opinion. Uperish min ha'isha, also Moshe Rabbeinu separated from his own wife. V'shavar es haluchos, and also the breaking of the luchos that was done on Moshe's own. Hosef Yom Echad Midaito, he added 1 day. My Darish, what was the drasha? Hayom u'mocher. It says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu said separate today and tomorrow. So Moshe Rabbeinu darshaned Hayom Kimocher. Today should be like tomorrow. Malamocher Leilo Imo, just like tomorrow it's the full day counting the night before. Afayom Leilo Im, so to Leilo Imo. So to today should count the night before. However, Velaila Da'idna Nafkale, but the night before is already gone. It's already the daytime. As we said, these messages came in the morning. So Shema Mina Trey Yome Levar Meho Idna. Therefore Moshe Rabbeinu said it must be 2 days besides for today, and that accounts for the 3 days. Uminola and Diskim HaKadosh Baruch Hu al the other one. How do you know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu agreed to this? To lo Sharia Shechina Tzafra de Shabbos, because indeed the Shechina did not come down until Shabbos morning. So you see that HaKadosh Baruch Hu agreed that to the 3-day separation. Uperish min ha'isha, it says that it said in the Braisa that Moshe Rabbeinu separated from his wife. My Darish, what was his drasha on that? Nasa kal v'chomer be'atzvo, he made the following kal v'chomer about himself. Amar, he said, Uma Yisrael shelo dibra shchina imon el shah achas. If Klal Yisrael, the Shechina only spoke with them 1 time, v'kavol lehen zman, and there was a set time. Amar Torah v'ayu nechon and v'gomer, yet the Torah says they had to be prepared themselves and separate from their wives. Al tikshu, don't come close to your wives. Ani shekol shah v'shah shchina medaberes imi, I, who am constantly speaking with the Shechina. Ve'ena kovei elizman, we don't know there's no set time. Could happen at any moment. Alachas kama v'kama, certainly Moshe Rabbeinu reasoned that he should separate from his wife. Menola dehiskim HaKadosh Baruch Hu al yada. How do you know HaKadosh Baruch Hu agreed with this? Because it says lech emor lahem shuvu lachem li'alechem. It says tell them to go back to your tents. Uchsiv basrei, and it says after that ve'atar po amod imadi. You stay here with me, as if everyone else should go back to their tents, should go back to their wives, but you should not. V'ista amri, and some people say pe el pe adaber bo, learn from a different pasuk that HaKadosh Baruch Hu says about Moshe Rabbeinu that he speaks with him pe el pe, face to face, mouth to mouth. Again, the same idea. So certainly, since he can have a meeting with HaKadosh Baruch Hu at any time, he should separate from his wife. Shavras haluchos my darish. What was the drasha that Moshe made when it came to breaking the luchos? Amar, he said, Uma Pesach shu echad mitaryag mitzvos Amar Torah v'chol ben nechor lo yochal bo. It says, Pesach is just one of the 613 mitzvahs, and the Torah says that no stranger should eat from the carbon Pesach. HaTorah Kula Kan here, with the Luchos, the entire Torah is here. Yisrael Mumarim, and what's Klal Yisrael at this time? At the time of the Egel, they're Mumarim, they're rebelling against HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Alachas Kama V'Kama, certainly we should break it. It should be similar to this carbon Pesach, which is called Ben Nechor Lo Yochal Bo. Uminola and Dehiskim HaKadosh Baruch Hu al Yedo. How do you know HaKadosh Baruch Hu agreed with this? Shenema, like it says, Asher Shibarta. that you broke. V'amar Reish Lakish, Yasher kochacha sheshibarta. We dash in the Asher that it means Yasher koyach. You should be commended that you broke the luchos. Tashma bring another proof. It says on the third day they'll be prepared for Matan Torah. Sounds like they separate for only 2 days. Kasha Rabbi Yossi, it's difficult to Rabbi Yossi. We already said for that Moshe added a day on his own, but really again the original instruction was 2 days, not a kasha. Tashma another proof from a brisa Shlishi when it says the third day. We darshan shlishi b'chodesh u'shlishi b'Shabbos. It was the 3rd of Sivan, and it was Tuesday. So the 3rd of Sivan was Tuesday. Kasha l'Rabbanan, that's difficult according to the Rabbanan, because according to the Rabbanan, Rosh Chodesh was Monday. It works out according to only to Rabbi Yossi. Rabbi Yossi said that Sunday was Rosh Chodesh, so obviously Tuesday is going to be the 3rd day of the month. So Ami Loch Rabbanan Hamani Rabbi Yossi. The Rabbanan will have to say that this brisa actually is Rabbi Yossi. There's no way to make that brisa fit with the Rabbanan. So the Gemara now says Shlishi Lamai. Well, what does it mean the 3rd? This was just a drasha that it's the 3rd of the month and it's Tuesday. But what was it really the 3rd from? So L'Cheretanya, it's following the following brisa. The Psukim say Vayashav Moshe as Divrei Ha'am El Hashem, Uchsiv Vayagid Moshe as Divrei Ha'am El Hashem. It says Moshe returned the words of the nation to Hashem. He told Hashem the nation's words, the nation's response. Then it says that Moshe told that to Hashem. Ma Amar Lo HaKadosh Baruch Hu LaMoshe. So the Brisa wants to know, what exactly did HaKadosh Baruch Hu tell Moshe in this exchange? Uma Amar Lahem Moshe LeYisrael. What did Moshe then tell Klal Yisrael? Uma Amru Yisrael LaMoshe. And what did Yisrael respond to Moshe? Uma Heishav Moshe L'Fnei HaGavur. And then what did Moshe Rabbeinu take that message back to HaKadosh Baruch Hu? What's going on in these psukim? So Rashi here explains here. Here's what we're trying to say. Yom Shlishi L'Dvarim Shehizchil Moshe Lahamshech Libam Shel Yisrael U'Leforish Onshon Umatan Schoron. What we're trying to say is this is really the 3rd day from the time that Moshe begins to draw the hearts of Klal Yisrael to explain the punishments and the rewards. V'yoso Hayom. Like we said, that this was the 3rd day of the month. It was Tuesday. It was these were the words that he was saying. So the first opinion is Zu Mitzvahs Hagbola. The first opinion is that what were the words that were going back and forth? It's talking about the mitzvah of Hagbola. Again, just the mitzvah of separating from the mountain. Divrei Rabbi Yossi Bar Yehuda. That's what Rabbi Yossi Bar Yehuda says. Rabbi says, no. B'tchila perish onsha. Initially, what we're talking about is the punishment of the Torah that go along with the Torah. Vayashav Moshe dvarim shemeshavavin daito shel adam. Things that like confuse a person, the punishments, things that make a person that he would want to refuse to accept the Torah. Well, the basov perish matan tzchora. And the latter words are talking about the reward of the Torah. Vayagid Moshe dvarim shemoshchin libo shel adam ka'agada. The rewards are something that pull a person's heart, just like an agada, like stories would pull a person's heart. So that's the conversation that was happening. V'ikadamri, some say b'tchila perish matan tzchar. No, originally it was the reward. Dechsev vayashav Moshe dvarim shemeshivin da'ito shel adam. The word vayashav implies meshivin. It settles the mind of a person. It's a good thing. U'levasov perish onsha, and then in the punishment dechsev vayaged Moshe dvarim shekashin l'adam kegidin. The word vayaged, according to this version, is like gidin, like sinews, things that are hard, things that are difficult for a person to understand. Rashi here continues to explain this brisa, and again, this is just in terms of what details were going back and forth between Moshe, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and Klal Yisrael. But either way, as Rashi just said before, it's the 3rd day to this entire extended conversation. So Vayashav Vayagid v'chimamar HaKadosh Baruch Hu Moshe bein Vayashav Moshe denasa v'nishma l'Vayagid Moshe, or maybe just denasa l'Vayagid Moshe she'amar l'Hana Yisrael. What's the conversation over here? Uma amru Yisrael l'Moshe al kach shehutzrach Moshe l'Hagid l'Makam. What did Klal Yisrael say that he had to tell HaKadosh Baruch Hu? V'alolo nemar bein taim elahina enochi ba v'gomer. You don't see much in between these psukim. So the first opinion is Zu Mitzvahs Hagbola. Sha'af api sheksuva achar mitzvahs prisha b'shlishi. Even though the mitzvah's Hagbola is written after the mitzvah's Prisha, really it was already given on the 3rd day, and that was the Moshe had to respond that Klal Yisrael accepted this idea of Hagbola, that they had to stay away from the mountain. And the other opinion was, again, Onsha Shel Torah, the punishment of Torah, and again, the Brisa goes on to darshan whether the punishment was set first or the rewards were set first, whatever the case may be. Tashma will bring another proof, Shishi B'chodesh, it said sixth day refers to the 6th of the month Vav Sivan, Shishi B'Shabbos, which was on Friday. Kash l'Rabbanan, again, it's difficult to the Rabbanan, because only according to Rabbi Yossi, Friday would fall out on the 6th. So, because again, Rosh Chodesh was the first. Hanami Rabbi Yossi. So again, the Gemara says, you're right, you're going to say once again this brisa can only follow Rabbi Yossi. Gemara now says the similar as before, Shishi Lamai. What is it 6th to? Obviously, it's not literally talking about the 6th of the month. What is it the 6th from? Rava Amar, Rava says, and we'll see Rava's answer to this question in the next video on Daf Pei Zayin Amud Beis.